everybody. It's Seth Jones, editor-in-chief of Golfdom Magazine. I'm at the 2026 Players Championship, and I'm being joined by the man of the hour on a Thursday, especially Lucas Andrews, Director of Golf Course Maintenance Operations. Thanks for taking some time. I know you're busy.
Of course. Happy to have you here, Seth.
Yeah. How's the week been going so far?
The week's been excellent. We came in, we had a good game plan. We added our volunteer team to the group. We're fortunate to have a lot of people returning, so it was just kind of regrouping and bringing the team back together. We've had a really good setups each morning, have gotten better and more efficient every day. So all in, we're having a great week so far.
Great. What scenarios are you planning on for? It's Thursday morning. The weather changed a little bit. It's kind of cool and windy today. Yeah. I know that. What kind of are you anticipating right now and kind of looking out for?
Yeah, right now we've got a cold front that's moving through. It's about 2 hours out from hitting us. We're not sure. We're pretty positive there's going to be lightning in it. If that's the case, then they're going to stop play. We're not sure if it's going to be a 1/4 inch of rain or a 1/2 inch, and we're anticipating some winds with that. So right now, we're running through scenarios where we're stop play because of thunder and lightning, and then we've got to do a fast reset. We were also running through scenarios where we're going to have more people on course to hopefully prolong any suspensions of play for any standing water and things like that. So right now our team is working hard on getting all of our equipment in place, getting people on the golf course in position in case we do just have to keep play going, and then also what that plan is to pivot, get those people to safety, and then regroup ready for when we get the all clear to go back.
Okay. In terms of obviously you don't know how much rain you're going to get or whatever, but just in terms of an agronomic plan, anything that you're doing to...
No, our main focus during the round is just to get them back playing again. We're not going to do anything. We wouldn't do anything agronomically during that. We do know that regardless of any delays or weather, we know what we need to do to the greens this evening. We know what we want to do to the greens this evening. So we're hoping that there's not too big of a delay and we can get as many golfers off the course today as we can. But if not, then we know, 7:30, 7:45, we're going to be starting our evening prep, and then we'll be doing that all in the dark. So we're prepping everybody here, making sure that they're getting rest while they can. And just, this is why we bring the volunteers in, so we can respond in these scenarios.
Yeah, let's talk about the volunteers just a little bit, because I talked to some people from the UK yesterday. I talked to someone from Venezuela yesterday. Obviously have a big international contingent here. It was really cool to hear. I asked these folks why they wanted to come here, and they talked about watching this tournament on TV for so long and the conditions that you guys achieve here. And you're an international guy yourself. What's it like having so many people from around the world coming and helping out?
Oh, it's amazing. We feel so blessed and fortunate to have that kind of interest in what we do here. The tournament itself, bringing in the best players in the world, we're proud of that fact, and we just feel like we can mirror that by bringing in the best volunteers in the world to join us. So we've got people in from 16 different countries. Wow. I think we've got about 20 states represented here as well. So international and domestic, we've got a lot of representation here, and we're super proud of that. The program has grown over the years. We're just very fortunate to get a lot of guys that want to come back and join us as well. So we try to honor those guys that have been here. And then we like to work with a lot of the universities in America to try to bring in their upcoming stars and students here.
That's great, Lucas. And let's talk about the young people who come out. And I talked to you about this on Zoom a few weeks ago. But what advice would you have someone? Obviously you went and interned at St. Andrews, and you've had quite the career. But not everyone's going to make it to this level of golf course. But someone who just wants to make it in the industry, what advice would you give them?
I think it's about being, like I think we talked about a couple of weeks ago, it's about being patient through the process. You're going to have a long career ahead of you. You want to build something that's sustainable. You don't want to have something where you burn out after a few years. So finding that property that can invest that time into you and build that right foundation around you. Find a team that you want to work on. Find something that, make sure you keep your passion alive for this industry. So you just build that stability.
Okay, great. I got to see you. They warmed you up for me yesterday because you did a lot of interviews. You were on camera for a while up there by the media center. The mainstream media. I'm curious. What was the most commonly asked question? What did those guys want to know about?
They wanted to know about the winter. We've had a pretty cold winter, so that was a few of the questions there. It was actually a local meteorologist wanted to speak to me about that. Pretty interesting. And then a lot of the questions have been about course setup. The weather had been great leading into the tournament, so we were able to produce results that we had been targeting in years past and that we were on track for in years past. but the weather just wasn't cooperative in the final stretch, whereas this year we had a lot of cooperation. So there's been a lot of questions about whether this is a new strategy for golf course setup, or whether this is just something that we just happen to achieve, and it's probably a blend of both. But I think that we're just here to set up the golf course as best we can for the best players in the world, and we had a great stretch of weather and a phenomenal team here to help us do it. So it's kind of all just come together this year, and we'll see how this, see what effect this rain has on us today. But I've got full confidence that we're going to be kind of right back at it, and going to head into the weekend for an excellent championship.
Okay, great. Well, let me just go rapid fire. Dumb questions.
Sure.
There are no wrong answers.
No wrong
Let's just get to
answers.
know you real quick. Let's see. What's your favorite movie?
Oh, Gladiator.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. After 18 holes, what are you drinking?
I like a good old fashioned.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. What's your career golf highlight?
Oh man, I'm not that big of a golfer. I for the first time this year, I actually played the stadium in Overseed, and that was a really cool experience.
Very
that
cool.
was really cool.
Very cool. Okay. What are you going to do when the final putt drops on Sunday? How are you going to celebrate?
Probably just go home and spend a little bit of just some quiet time with the family.
Okay.
That's what I'm looking forward to.
Okay. And then what's next week going to be like for you once this is all wrapped up? Are you guys how much pressure you guys get to follow after the tournament's over?
We have a couple of days of corporate outings. Then we have some large applications coming in next week just to get on track with some insecticides and pre-emergent herbicides. So once this is done, we kind of just start turning our focus into immunograss and getting the golf course put back together.
Okay. What's your favorite tool to get the job done?
The team, the people that we get to work with.
Okay, great. Lucas, I appreciate your time.
Of
Appreciate what
course,
you guys
yeah.
do here. So job well done.
Thank you so much for being
sure,
here.
For sure, absolutely.
Yes, sir.
Everybody, this is Lucas Andrews. I'm Seth Jones. We're out here at the 2026 Players Championship. Thanks for watching us here on Golfdom TV.